Hey, what's up? This is Chosen, and this video is going to be a basic beginner's guide to understanding how artifacts slash items work in this game. So let's get into it. Alrighty, this has been probably one of the most requested videos I've seen in like comments on my channel and stuff. So I wanted to dive in and do this video really quick. It's going to be kind of a just general overview of how artifacts work and kind of help you understand what's going on in terms of upgrading and looting for artifacts and stuff like that. So basically, the main source that you're going to be finding artifacts in general, especially as a new player, is going to be in the campaign. And in the campaign, right to the left of the name, it will show you what set is farmable in that area. So here in the first area, K-Rock Castle, this little heart means you can click somewhere on it, I believe. I thought you could anyway. But anyway, if we click on it, we see here life set. So that's what that green heart means, is it's the life set. And then it shows you the bonus. The 2 set means you have to wear 2 of them to get the bonus. And then every 2, you get that bonus. So if you wear 4, you get the HP plus 15% twice. If you wear 6 pieces, you get the plus 15% HP 3 times. So it's saying every 2 pieces of it you wear, this is the bonus you get. And then the artifact drops. It's saying in this area, it's going to drop 1 to 3 star caliber items. And I believe in the campaign, you can only get common or uncommon items. I guess I should go over that quickly. For items, there's common, uncommon, rare, and epic. So it's going to be scaling up from there, and I'll get into that more when I get into the artifacts page and kind of show the differences between them. And then if you switch this to hard, it'll show you now you're going to get 2 to 4 star drops. And then in brutal, you're going to get 3 to 5 star drops. In order to get the 6 star drops, you're going to be having to like farm the dungeons, which is the other area that you can get drops from. We go battle, dungeons, and then if we go over here, we have the Ice Golem's Peak, the Dragon's Lair, and the Fire Knight Castle. Also, the Spider's Den is the one that drops like the rings and amulets. But if you click here, see the Ice Golem, these are the sets that it's going to drop. And then it shows you over here on the right, these are the caliber of drops. So in order to get a 6 star drop, you would have to get to stage 10. And then it shows you the affinity for the boss. You would want to counter magic to do well against this boss. And this is the first area where you're going to be able to get 6 star drops from. So this is where you're going to get the higher quality loot. And then here it can drop the rares and epics. So it's a lot better for artifacts than farming in the campaign, where you can only get commons and uncommons, which are the basics for gearing up your characters. This is where you're going to get the good stuff here. In the dungeon kind of bosses, the Ice Golem Peak, the Dragon Lair, and the Fire Knight Castle. So to go over kind of the basic sets, we have the HP set, life set, which is going to be kind of just your standard beginner set. It's going to be good for like, you know, tanks and stuff, and anything that has an ability that stacks based on its amount of life, like heal all allies by 10% of this hero's HP. You know, you would want good life on that hero. Moving on to the stage 2 is where you get the attack set. The attack set is another set that's just kind of your standard cookie cutter, good for beginners. It's going to help you do more damage. You want to put this on attack heroes. Stage 3 is where you get the defense set. Not that great of a set, but you know, heroes that you work off of defense and you don't have better gear for, you can throw this on them. Then in stage 4, you get the critical rate set, which can be a very useful set for champions that need crit rate to proc certain abilities. The accuracy set, this is what is going to help you make your abilities stick on a, like if they apply something like a debuff to the opponent, what happens is when it rolls successful to apply that debuff, it's going to take into account your hero's accuracy versus the enemy's resistance to decide if it's gonna apply that debuff or not. So accuracy is gonna help you be more consistent on applying debuffs. Excuse me. Speed set. This is one of the best sets in the game. Speed is crucial in this game. It's just gonna help you generate more turns quickly, and if you have more turns than your opponent, odds are that's gonna be beneficial for you. So this is going to be a set that you're going to want to farm for, you know, all sorts of different heroes. The resistance set, similar to the defense set, this is what's going to help your characters prevent getting debuffs. It's going to make them resistant to that. The lifesteal set, one of the best sets for beginners. You're going to want this on definitely like your campaign farmer, your XP and silver farmer, like to, you have like one character clear a stage of a campaign over and over, and then you have 3 characters leeching. You're going to want your main character wearing this lifesteal set in most scenarios because they're probably not going to be bringing a healer, and this will be their only source of sustain. So lifesteal is a really good set. You're going to want some good pieces of that laying around. The destroy set isn't really used that often. It can be good, I guess, in against certain bosses, like in the dungeons, like the Spirit Keep. That hero heals a lot, so bringing a hero with this set could do okay, I guess, in that scenario, but all in all, not really that useful. The Fury set, 5% damage for every percent of HP lost. Again, not really a set I've used that often. I haven't really found too great uses for it. And then the Curing set is just 10% bonus heal, so obviously good for supports. It's going to help them to heal more, but not really that great of a set either, in my opinion. So now I'm going to go kind of into the section where you can see your artifacts. You got to click champions and then click on any artifact, and it's going to bring up this page. You can sort it by new or just view everything. You can also click this little arrow to minimize that set so you don't have to look at it, but this is also sorted by the level that you find it. So life is level 1, offense is level 2, defense is level 3 on the campaign, etc. So it's sorted by the order you get it in the campaign. And when it comes to like the stars and the rarity of items, so you'll see the white border here. This is a common. This green border here, this is an uncommon. The blue order is a rare. And the purple is an epic. So your really good items are going to be your blues and purples. That's going to be your rares and epics that you can't really get in the campaign. You have to get them from other sources like dungeons and clan chests and stuff like that. So, I don't know what that is. Something, but okay, go away. The stars are very important because the star tells you how powerful the rolls of stats are going to be. So like if you see the difference between these two swords, this is a 2-star, this is a 3-star. We can see this default stat is attack 8, and this one is attack 12. So, and that's going to ramp up. Stars are very important. So, a 3-star is much better than a 2-star in most cases. A 4-star is better than a 3-star. You're gonna even common items that are 4 or 5 stars can be useful, especially in the early game. So, and also when you're looking for like what makes a good set. This is the HP set. So we want the main stat of our item to probably be HP, because we're probably putting this on a hero where HP is the stat we're looking for. So you want like HP or HP percentage, like right here, these are good boots for an HP hero. They got HP 260 as the main roll, and then HP percent, which is really good. So the way that the substats work is, you have a main stat for every item, and then you have substats. So HP 260 on these boots is the main stat. That's going to upgrade every time you upgrade. And then these substats are going to unlock at level 4, level 8, level 12, and level 16. This means that we know our first 2 substats. So when we upgrade these boots to level 4, we're going to get a bonus to one of these, HP or attack. And I'll do that just to kind of show you how this mechanic works. So we upgraded to level 3, and now it's telling me upgrade this artifact one more time to increase a substats value. So this is kind of, the randomization of it. If you're really, like, we're probably hoping to get the HP buff in this situation. If we're putting these HP boots on a hero that we're trying to give them more life, we want this roll to roll life. So we click upgrade, and we got attack. So, this is where you can kind of get disappointed or happy, depending on which one you get. This is completely random. And then if we keep upgrading, The next one, again, is going to be random between these two. Just because it rolled attack last time doesn't mean it's going to be HP this time. We can get attacked twice. So this is where level 8 is where we're going to get that next bonus to a substat. And see, we got attacked twice. So this could have gone any way of 3 different directions. We could have got HP twice, we could have got attack twice, or we could have got each one of them once. It's going to be one of those 3 scenarios. So, and then you see the HP is the main stat. That's the one that goes up every single time. In general, in the early game, when you're upgrading your artifacts, you're going to want to go to level 10, because that's when you switch from medium to low. So it can be pretty easy, or relatively easy. I mean, it's RNG, so you can get really screwed and miss out on a bunch of mediums. But in general, you're going to go up to level 10. See how I went up to level 10 pretty easily with these boots? And now my chance switches to low, and my cost goes up a ton. So it's going to be really, it's going to become really a grind to get upgrades past level 10. So if you're on like a character that's kind of niche, or you're not sure if you're going to use this item a lot or use this character a lot, I would just upgrade your artifacts to level 10 and then leave it. Or else you're going to be spending a ton of silver to be upgrading things. Like before you upgrade past level 10, sorry. Before you upgrade past level 10, you're going to want to be sure this is an item you're going to use a lot, because, I mean, unless you're just rich in silver, because it's going to start costing you a ton to go past this when this chance switches to low. And then when you get up even further, it's going to switch to minimal, and then it's really tough. So, yeah, that's, I'm trying to think if I'm kind of missing anything. I guess I'll go over each one and kind of what you're looking for. So weapons are always going to roll an attack main stat as far as I know. So you're going to, and things you're looking for on a weapon is like attack and attack percentage, crit chance, crit damage, stuff like that. You're going to probably want stuff that's doing damage unless it's like a support or a tank. Helms, I believe, always roll HP as the main stat. Yeah, I think they always roll HP. So, you're going to want helms that, provide substats that are good for your character. And then gloves. In my opinion, it's really important to get gloves that either have crit chance or crit damage, especially for damage characters, because this is a big source of your crit, is on your gloves. So you're going to want crit chance or crit damage on gloves, unless it's for like a tank or something, then obviously it can be differently. You can go for like, HP percentage or something. Boots, it's going to be important to have the main stat be speed, usually. See, like these are forced, even though they're uncommon, these are really good boots. The main stat is speed, and then crit rate is our substat. So those boots are pretty good. Maybe not because it's the HP set, but in general on most sets, those would be pretty good boots to use. Boots are going to be a really good source of your speed, and gloves are going to be a really good source of your crit. That's kind of a general gist on kind of what you're looking for as a basic overview on these items. Shields, I think they usually roll defense. Yeah, shields always roll defense as the main stat. So kind of like helms always roll HP, shields always roll defense, and weapons always roll attack. And then your ones that can be kind of random is your chest armor, your boots, and your gloves. I didn't really go over chest armor. You're gonna, it just depends on the set you're gearing. Usually you want to stack the effects. So like on this defense set, we would probably want a defense chest, because obviously if we're wearing this set, we're wanting defense. Just like if we're wearing the offense set, we're probably gearing a character to do damage. So we're going to want a chest that gives us damage. Like right here, this is good. Attack 19%. In general, you also want the percentages over the raw numbers. So like I would rather have attack 19% than just a chest that is like plus attack. In general, the percents are going to be better. They're going to stack higher for you. So yeah, that's kind of the general overview of artifacts and how they work. Rings, amulets, same type of deal. They have the same rarity and star system, so not a whole lot to cover there. You do have to level up your heroes a little bit to unlock those slots. It's like you have to get to a 4-star, 5-star, and a 6-star to unlock those slots. So they won't be available like in the early game when you're new. And then right here, it's going to show the effects that your character is under. Like when you click on a character, it's going to show you the set bonuses that they currently have. And I need to actually mess with Elaine a little bit because she's currently wearing 5-piece lifesteal. So I need to switch her one of these pieces out. But I was kind of messing with her equipment earlier and switching stuff around. And you can see that my Executioner has lifesteal and offense. And then my Gaelic has lifesteal and offense. So right there, it's going to kind of show you what you're wearing and give you that overview. And then to access your artifacts, you just click here and boom, you're on everything. So yeah, let me know down in the comments if you have any questions. I will do my best to help you out. And I will probably do more, at least one more artifact video kind of going over the more advanced sets and more advanced number crunching. But I wanted to throw this video together as just kind of a general overview of artifacts because it's been a really requested topic in my comment sections. So yeah, I hope this helped you out, and as always, have a good rest of your day. Thank you for watching. Peace.